Hi guys, it's Nikki, and today I have a little bit of a haul to show you guys. So I do have things from 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe 5 shops. I'm pretty sure I combined one of these. So I have my one phone on the tripod right now, my other phone is dead, and my iPad is dead. So I went ahead really quickly and just wrote how much everything was on the back of one of these mailers so I could let you guys know. So I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side, and I'm going to start with this right here, and I have taken this out of the packaging. This was wrapped so pretty. Like, it had tissue paper and a doily and like a little paper clip with a business card. It was so cute, but I did unwrap it. I couldn't wait, so let's see here. So this is from Mudpies&Pigtails Boutique. Let me see if I've got a card. Okay, and here is her card. See if I can get that to where you guys can see it. And she isn't on Etsy, but I will link her below. So I picked up these two matching things right here. So the first one is a planner band, and this is for a personal sized planner. I guess I could put it on and show you guys. So I do have one of these from her that is sized for the Erin Condren, but I wanted to get one that was sized for personal size. And when I ordered this, I had intended to put this on the cobalt blue Kiki K. I don't know if I'm going to keep this on here or not. Probably not, because I do carry this around in my purse a lot. But yeah, so it just kind of slides right on, and it's super pretty. And then I got the matching tassel right here, which is gorgeous. I'm in love with this. I think this is just so pretty. And it does have this right here where you can hook it, or it does have this longer drop chain where you can just kind of put it into the rings of the planner. So those are both from Mudpies&Pigtails Boutique, and I believe that the set of these was $32.95. Because it isn't on Etsy, I wasn't able to just kind of like pull it up on my phone really quickly. So I think that this band was either $8.95 or $12.95, and then the tassel, I believe, was $22.95 or $24.95. But to buy them together as a set, I believe it was $32.95, but for some reason now I'm thinking it was $36.95. I'm not completely sure, but I will link her below if you are interested in picking up either one of those. And then everything else that I have is indeed stickers. And like I said, I did combine some of these into packages. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start here. So I do have another order from ScribblePrintsCo. I've been absolutely obsessed lately. I'm sure you guys can tell because every time I do a haul, it seems like I've got something from her, but she just keeps coming out with all this gorgeous stuff. So let's see here. This little card is in here as always, which I think is just absolutely adorable. And then I picked up, let me see here. Let me get it open. I didn't check to see what the names of these were. Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, so I picked up the Mermaid Full Kit, which is this right here, and then the Beach Mini Kit. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And I don't remember why I didn't pick up the other one in a full kit, or why I didn't do both in a mini kit and a full kit. I can't remember. I either think that I just wanted to do so much crafting with this, or part of me feels like I have something that matches this that I wanted to use, like something that was solid colors that matches this really well. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to try to figure out what I was thinking. So, oh my god, you guys. Okay. So we have your washi sheet, and I am so in love with the glitter washi. I think that is just absolutely gorgeous. And then we have our full box sheet, and again, like the glitter, this is just everything. I'm so in love with this. And I had seen people, I don't know if like this was a kit originally, and then I think this is definitely the reformatted version though. It is, it has the mini icons. But I have seen people use this kit from her in the past, and I was so in love with it, but like by the time that I had gone to purchase it, it wasn't there anymore. So when I saw that this had been released again, I was just like, oh my goodness. So I had to go and pick it up. And then we have our ombre checklist sheet, and these colors are just so pretty. And then the, let's see, half boxes, habit trackers, mini icons, another little habit tracker, and an appointment label. And then your headers and your little things. And seriously, these colors are just so pretty. So pretty. And then this sheet right here, which has your deco, to do, to clean, a weekend banner, some heart checklist, flags and teardrops, and your quote sticker. So let me see, let me show this first. And then there's also this little sampler right here, which is my absolute favorite sheet. But this right here, there was actually this included. So let's see. This one says there is a million fish in the sea, but I am a mermaid. And this one says there are a million fish in the sea, but I am a mermaid. So I think what happened was there was a little mix up on the text there. So she went ahead and sent out another little full box with the correction on it, which, let me just say, like, I think that's super cool, because in reality, she didn't have to send anything. I understand that this isn't proper, like, grammatically, but if someone purchased it, they saw the photo of it, they saw that it was incorrect, if they paid attention to it, and they still purchased it. So I think that's really cool, though, that she did send this right here. But like I said, that's not something that she had to do. So that is really nice of her, though, that if she realized, you know, that there was an error, that she did take the time to send these little ones to go along with it, in case you didn't want to use this one right here. Personally, it doesn't bother me. I'll probably use both. I'll probably use this in a spread in the So Much Crafting inserts, and use this with this actual kit, unless I could find a way. I wouldn't want to put both, but I mean, it is a sticker and a planner, so it's not like, if there's a little bit of like a mishap on the way that it's done, to me, that's not a big deal. I'm still going to use both. So that was the mermaid kit, super, super pretty. And then I do have the beach kit right here, but this is the mini kit version. And I'm so in love with the mini kits. Like, the mini kits are my favorite thing ever, because they're so perfect for the So Much Crafting inserts. So here is your little sampler sheet, which is my favorite. And then we have this deco sheet. Why did I say that? Not deco sheet. But on the sheet, there is deco, and it's super, super pretty. Seahorses, starfish, seashells, to do, to clean, weekend banner. Life is better at the beach. So cute. And then, of course, your heart checklist and everything over here. And I'm loving these colors. Like, I'm not a big yellow person, but this is such a pretty, like, pastel, like, sunshine color yellow. It's just gorgeous. And then we have this sheet right here, which in the mini kit is a little bit different. So you have 4 half boxes, 2 full boxes, habit tracker, full ombre checklist, some various headers, as well as some little things. And then the washi sheet is the same. So super, super pretty. I'm in love with these colors. Like, maybe that's why I didn't order the full kit, because I was thinking I wasn't going to be a huge fan of the yellow. But, like, sitting here looking at it, I love it. And I feel like that happens with me all the time. And I think part of it is Etsy. I think Etsy kind of, like, I don't know, Etsy does something to pictures that makes it just not, I don't know, not the way that it should look. But yeah, so I do love that. That is gorgeous. And then let's see what I've got. So the next shop that I bought from is SimplyWatercolorCo, and this is a friend of mine. This is Jennifer's shop. So let me see here. So I have a little note here. See what this says really quickly. She's so sweet. Okay, so let me pull my envelope. You guys, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. So now I need this. Oh, let me mention before I forget. So for ScribblePrintsCo, the mini kits are $14.95 and the full kits are $29.95. So from SimplyWatercolorCo, I didn't buy these. So let me put these to the side. And I'm going to show you guys first what I bought. And then Jennifer's so sweet. She sent me some other stuff. So I'll show you guys that too. But I don't know pricing on that. So let me show you this because I have it written down to the side. So I picked up a lot of her kits that are the Mermaids in Watercolor kit. So I got the full kit. I got a 2-page like mini kit. And then I also picked up the bottom washi to go along with it. So here's the bottom washi. This is so pretty. Okay. Here's the bottom washi. And this was $3.50. This is gorgeous. I love this. Oh, I'm so excited. You guys, I have to show you. I just saw the cut lines on this. Oops. Oops, that's for the side. Let me put that one back down and pull up the big one. Okay, so this is actually scalloped washi, which I love. I hope that's picking up on camera. But yeah, so this part's scalloped, which I really like too because this isn't, so I can layer this over the top and that would be just super, super pretty. Let me make sure I get that back down. Okay, so that was the bottom washi page. And then what I grabbed was, I want to make sure that I'm showing you guys correctly. Okay, that's the mini kit. Okay, so this right here is the actual full mermaid kit. So this was $12.50. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So, and these are all matte, by the way. I guess I should be mentioning that. So we have 8 full boxes and some heart checklist over here. This is just so pretty, and it says, "May mermaids bring you joy." And then we have our ombre checklist sheet right here, as well as some icons, some mini heart checklists, and some longer heart checklist. And then here is your weekend banner, some larger icons, more heart checklists, little things icons, and your headers. And then right here we have, oh, those are so pretty. Here are your half boxes, you got some teardrops, and then you have some flags, and then your washi is down here at the bottom. This is super, super pretty. I'm in love with this. And I've seen a lot of people use these papers, and they are very, very pretty. When I saw, actually, I'm pretty sure I saw this kit when we were in Atlanta together. Jennifer was at PlannerCon as well. I'm pretty sure I was flipping through her stuff, looking at it, and I saw this, and I wanted it, and I think she was sold out of it while we were there. So I just came back home, and I ordered it. So that is the full kit, and then I did also pick this up to go with it. This is the bottom washi. And then I also grabbed the 2-page mermaid kit for the So Much Crafting inserts. And also because there is a lot of stuff in here, so I think that even after I do no white space, I'm probably going to have a good bit of stuff left over that I can also use in the So Much Crafting inserts. But this is the 2-page kit, and this kit was $6.25. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, well, still 7 full boxes. And then half boxes, 7 half boxes, some icons, reminder, some mini heart checklist, some full heart checklist down the sides, a couple of headers, these little octagons, flags, teardrops, quarter boxes, weekend banner, habit tracker, and a to-do. So this has actually got a lot of stuff on it for a mini kit, and I'm not sure when I bought it if I realized how much stuff was on it, but I can definitely do 2 spreads with all of this stuff, and I'm kind of just going to mix it and match it when I do one in the So Much Crafting inserts and then when I do one in the Erin Condren vertical. So all of that was from SimplyWatercolorCo, and I don't know why I said that because I've got this whole stack over here. So I did not order any of this, so I'm not 100% sure what prices are or what these are called. They do have SKUs on them, I thought I saw. Maybe not. Okay, but these were in there as well. So we have some really, really cute little balloons for marking birthdays or parties or whatever you want to do with those. And then I'm really excited about this, I'm not going to lie. So these are little Lush like bath bombs, and they are just super adorable. I did recently just get into the whole like Lush thing. I never was somebody that really cared about any of it. But Joey and I, when we were in Charlotte not that long ago, went into a Lush, and I picked up a bunch of stuff, and I fell in love, and now I've just been ordering stuff. And when we were in Atlanta, I picked up a bunch of stuff. We don't have one here where I'm at, but I can always order online, right? So I will definitely use those. And then, oh my goodness, I love this too. Okay, so we have some shopping bags. So we have Victoria's Secret, Sephora, Lush, Bath & Body Works, and Forever 21. How cute is this? That is so adorable. Oh my goodness. Okay. So she also sent me these tassels. They're super, super pretty. So I've got those in these colors as well as these colors. I am loving that black and gold. That is gorgeous. And then, ooh, oh, that's so pretty. I think I just saw her post this on Instagram the other day too, and I was going to buy it. So I'm glad I didn't now. Okay, so I don't know what this is called, but this is really, really pretty. So let me show you guys everything, I guess. It is like a starry night, just glitter, and the black and the gold glitter, that's gorgeous. And then like navy blues, oh my goodness. So pretty. I have no idea what this is called, but I will link her shop below if you guys are interested in any of this. So we have the full washi sheet as well as some date covers, which is super nice. And then again, is that scalloped? It is. Again, this is scalloped washi, which is super cool. And then we have these right here. So this kind of looks a little bit different than the others. We have some of these cute little script icon type things up top, some washi, some half boxes. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. That is so pretty. And then we have little things and headers, some icons, and a weekend banner. Oh my goodness. Like, do you see this? That's so pretty. I love that. Okay. And then we have ombre checklist, and I'm in love with this one. I've just been sitting here staring at this one right here, like with this in the background. So, so pretty. And then here are your full boxes. And again, like this navy and black and gold is just gorgeous. And even this, like, it almost looks like a tree line with like the stars above it. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. So I'm not too sure what that kit is called, but wait, I think I have a SKU. The SKU on it is KC045. I'm not sure if you'd be able to like just kind of search in the shop that way and be able to find it. But I'm sure it shouldn't be that hard to find. Okay, and then the next kit that she sent me, and I saw this and I'm in love with this too. This is a watermelon kit, and again, this one has a different like format. I wonder if all of her kits are formatted differently. That's really neat if she does it that way. So we have half boxes, bill dues, to clean, to buy, to do, quarter boxes, and icons, and then this bottom washi. Oh my goodness. And again, with this washi right here is scalloped, which is just, I love that. Super, super pretty. Date covers up top. We have some deco on this sheet that is adorable. Oh my goodness. And then here's your washi, and then we have headers and little things, a weekend banner, some icons, some heart checklist, your ombre heart checklist, and I love that. I love having like the seeds over here and like, oh my goodness, it's pretty. Okay, so the next thing that we have are your full boxes. And this is almost like a watermelon, like watercolor kit. It is really, really pretty. And it's definitely got like little watercolor touches. And this says Summer Lovin', that's really cute. So again, that was SimplyWatercolorCo, and these are all so pretty. And I've never actually tried any of her kits before, but after seeing all of these, I'm definitely gonna have to go ahead and order some more of them because these are super cute. Okay, you guys, so the next thing that I have is from MiscellanyBoulevard. So I do have a invoice over here. So I picked up 2 of her 350 Thursday sheets. Every Thursday she does like a little thing where she does sheets for $3.50. This time it was all like kind of, what do I want to say? What's the word that I'm looking for? Not a kit, but everything kind of matched each other. Does that make sense? I'm being so weird right now. Anyway, so I picked up the full boxes for the unicorns, and then I picked up this sheet right here that just kind of has some more functional stuff on it. I'm going to be using this in the So Much Crafting inserts, I do believe. I'm not completely sure yet. I'm going to see if I have anything else that matches these colors, because that would be a really pretty spread. So I did pick up both of those, and then here is her freebie right here, and then let me see. I picked up a couple of the mini Lanies because I do have quite a few of the larger ones, and I've been wanting to try these mini ones, and I just haven't picked any up yet. So I picked up Chef Lanie, and I hope that I may actually have to hold this up a little bit. So this is the Chef Lanie, so she just has a little whisk and a chef hat on. I thought that was super cute. Oh my God, my nails. You guys ignore my nails. Okay, so I picked up Chef Lanie, and then I picked up the little Lanie in Love with the little hearts. I thought that was really adorable. And then I also grabbed the Lanie that has a little camera. I thought this would be cute for when I need to do listing photos. So that is what I picked up from MiscellanyBoulevard. And then the last thing that I have is from FrankHeartsYou. And you guys know how I feel about FrankHeartsYou. Okay. So I do have a invoice here. I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. And then I do have a little note from Wendy. Oh, cool, she added in functional sheets. Okay, so let's open this up. So the first thing that we have is her little business card, which I've said 100 times. I think it's super cute. And it's really unique, which is just everything in her shop is so unique. So of course this would be as well. So this little piece of cardstock she puts in there. And then, you guys, I'm so excited. I have to move everything off of frame so that I can show you guys one at a time. Okay, here we go. So this is the functional sheet that she included for me, and this matches this kit. Super pretty. I'm loving, like, there's washi, there's hydrates, vitamins, a habit tracker, a ton of icons, and then these guys right here are like little things, and it looks like what she's done is the little things you could actually put these over top, which is super cool. So most of her kits, or not most of her kits, but generally when I buy her kits, I buy her full cover kits, and then I sit here and I try to figure out exactly how they work. But so this is the Poolside Paradise full cover kit, and I saw this and I was in love. I believe what I saw originally is the last kit that I'm going to show you guys, and that's when I was like, oh my God, she has new kits and I don't have them yet. So I went over and I purchased 3 of these kits. So we have, let's see, Weekend Banner. You guys, it always takes me forever to figure this out. I think, let me look at the other sheets. Okay, weekend banner, bottom washi, and then this is actually your full sidebar. 2 reminder stickers. Here are your full boxes. Oh, guys, how pretty. Like, how pretty are they? And then, let's see, here is your notes section, and then this is like washi sized. And then here are your ombre checklists today, and then a couple of random headers. And then, I don't want to show that yet. And then here are your half boxes, as well as some little octagons. So, let me think. And I do this every time I pick up her kits. Let me tell you first, this kit was $16. And then I also picked up the matching lipstick date covers, which were $3. And then I also picked up the matching deco, which was $4. So I'm gonna put this to the side and try to see how this works. Okay, so obviously this would be the top, and then we have, I'm just gonna put this here because this is the sidebar, and then I'm assuming that it's gonna go ombre, and then you could do notes, and then you could do, I think then you would do a half box, and then you would do a full box. And this is just kind of how it all comes together, and you can switch anything to put it the way that you want, but once this kit is put down on the page, it will actually cover everything. She formats these kits just so beautifully that it just covers every single little thing, and it is absolutely beautiful, and it's kind of like a puzzle when you go to try to put it together, but that's fun. So there is that, and then she also did send me the functional sheet that goes with this, so I'm probably going to play with this a little bit when I go in to plan with this, because I know that there's like a very specific way that this is intended to be put down, but I feel like I'm going to try to break the rules a little bit and maybe add in some other things too, just to see what happens. And I think I'm going to try to use this, maybe I'll use this week in a plan with me, because this would look really, really pretty in May, but at the same time, I'm going to be covering everything, so I don't know if it really matters. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, so the next one that I got, and I'm really excited about this, I picked up her Alice in Wonderland kit. Let me separate this. So this one was $20, and this one is another full coverage kit, I believe. So she did send me this sheet again, and this is the functional sheet that is not part of this kit. So I'm going to put that to the side for right now. And then this is a little freebie right here. Oh my goodness, it says Eat Me, and it's got the Drink Me and the teapot. How cute. Okay, so we have half boxes, and then, okay, this one, I don't know how I'm going to figure this one out. Okay, let's see. So I have to look at cut lines. Okay, I'm thinking that this is the bottom, and then these up here actually go at the top to cover the top, maybe, or this may go through the center. I'm not sure. And then this over here is a full box. This may actually be for like the daily or the thankful thought area. And then we have, oh my God, it's all so cute. We have these full boxes right here. And then this right here, which, okay, so we have date covers, but then we have this big adorable thing. Where does that go? And then we have this right here. And then here's your sidebar. Here are your ombre checklist. Oh my goodness, and she did the different, like the cards, like the spades and the club. How cute. Here's your last ombre checklist, and then here is like your little things. It says bits and bobs. So let me try to figure out what's going on here. So, ombre heart checklist. Let's just say, just for fun's sake, bits and bobs. And then we would do this right here. And then you would do a full box. I wonder where this goes. Huh. Sorry guys, I'm just like sitting here trying to figure it out. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll probably try to do a plan with me on this. It's going to be a really awful, rambly plan with me as I'm trying to figure this out. But I know that a lot of people would probably like to see that, because I'm sure people would just like to see like how these get put together. And I will go and look, because I'm pretty sure that she generally has a picture on her Etsy shop of like how she has pieced it together. But this is just, it's gorgeous. Like, look at his face. It's just so cute. But I am going to have to try to figure out how in the world it works, because I'm not too sure about this one. Generally, I can figure them out like sitting here laying it down, but like this area here as well as this huge piece here, I'm not too sure about that. But we'll figure it out. And then also she did send me the functional sheet that goes with this one, which is this right here. So the last thing that I got, and I'm really excited about this, is her unicorn kit. Let me make sure that I'm calling it the right thing. The Jewel Magic Unicorn Planner Kit. And this was $20. And I think that she's including freebies now that actually match the kits, because this one matches this kit, and then this one right here matched the Alice kit. So this one has some little rainbows. Oh my God, some little rainbow weights. How cute. And then I actually watched her do a plan with me on this kit. If you guys want to follow her on YouTube, I believe she's just under FrankHeartsYou. And I watched her do a plan with me in this kit, and I was like, oh, that's how that works. So let's see here. Date covers. I believe this is a Thankful Thought box. I'm not completely sure. We have some rainbow unicorn poo, which is adorable. And these little jewels right here. Here are your half boxes, and then we have these deco stickers that are just so cute. Oh my goodness. And then we have a ton. Oh no, we don't. I thought these were all individual. They are not. Okay, my bad. This is washi, and then this is your sidebar, which again, it reminds me of My Little Pony, which makes me really happy because I you know, kind of grew up in the 90s. Like I was born in 89, so I was, you know, 5, 6-ish when like My Little Pony was first a big thing. And this is what it reminds me of. So we have it this week, next week, and then we have some of these little guys right here. And then these are your ombre checklist, which, oh my goodness, it's just so pretty. And then we do have these 2 full boxes right here, and it says Unicorn Kisses and Rainbow Dreams, and pretty sure that in my previous life I was a unicorn. And then we have this sheet right here. Let me check this one, because now that this is all actually cut. No, this is one piece. Okay, so these are actually all individually cut full boxes, but I was watching in her plan with me that they basically just go across this way so that they kind of form a full picture. So that I understand. I feel like for the most part, like I understand how this kit works, but I'm gonna have to figure out that Alice in Wonderland kit. And then we have this right here, which, what is this? Okay, so these are like individual sheets of, or pieces of washi, and so are those. And then we have this right here that says turn a poo day into a unicorn, oh my goodness, a unicorn poo day. And then we have this little guy here that says it's so fluffy. And we have today's, and we have etceteras. So I'm gonna have to figure this out actually, now that I'm looking at it, because I guess we would do, let's see, sidebar and washi, ombre checklist. I'm thinking that this one actually has like some extra stuff in it, because normally her kits are formatted so that you use like every single sticker to make a complete like picture, but this one kind of looks like it's got some extra stuff. So we'll figure it out though. I'll see what's going on, and I'm going to try to film a plan with me. I know I keep saying that about her kits and then I never actually use them. And I was telling my friend Allie the other day, like I never use her kits because they're so pretty that I just want to keep them in my sticker book and just stare at them all the time. But I need to start using them. So I will try to do it this week. I'll try to do one or the other, either the retro swimsuits or the unicorn, and plan with me in these so that I can kind of show you guys, and I'll do just a super chatty plan with me so you can see me actually putting everything together and see the struggle. So those were all from FrankHeartsYou, and I will link her below as well as the rest of these shops, and that is all that I have for today. I don't think I have anything else coming in. Maybe I do. I don't know, but as soon as I get another good chunk of stuff together, I will film another haul for you guys, let you guys see what I got, and let you guys know how I feel about it. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!